Hello and welcome to Theatre.Reviews with Paul 7. I'm here at the Donmar Warehouse to see A Human Body. Renowned screen actors Keeley, Hawes and Jack Davenport return to the stage in The Human Body at the Donmar Warehouse. But does Lucy Kirkwood's story of a brief encounterish middle-aged love affair to a background of the birth of the NHS provide them with a worthy vehicle for their talents? I'll keep watching and I'll tell you. But first, please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Lucy Kirkwood's inspiration is Brief Encounter and other British films of the immediate post-war era that looked at women in a changing society. To hammer home the point, there are multiple occasions in the production when the action is videoed and shown on the back wall as a black and white film. For me, the filming was a distraction, not a reinforcement. Made worse, much worse, by having cameras and camera operators on stage, getting in the way and killing the moment. Maybe Lucy Kirkwood and the directors, Michael Longhurst and Anne Lee, meant us to be alienated so that, rather than get too tied up in the love story, we could observe from a distance the parallels between the revolution in healthcare and women's desire to abandon pre-war traditional behaviour. The argument for universal healthcare is strongly made. The case for an affair between a rising politician and a fading movie star, a bit more uncertain. She rarely goes to the cinema, and he's not interested in politics. Although he's able to quote Charlie Chaplin's inspiring anti-fascist speech from The Great Dictator. Perhaps part of the attraction lies in each being outside the other's world. There's certainly a physical attraction between the two of them, and the dice are definitely loaded there by having them played by Keeley, Hawes and Jack Davenport. And they do have in common that both are unhappy in their marriages, but as in Brief Encounter, we wait to see whether their passion will go out of control and tear other people's lives apart, or whether good old-fashioned guilt and duty will pull them apart. The echoes of the film are many, but there are some crucial changes. She, not he, is the GP. Both have greater reasons than a simple morality to stick with their spouses. And the sense of guilt and duty, in her case, extends beyond her family to take in the Labour Party and her patients. The physical consummation of their affair is more satisfactory, shall we say, than in Brief Encounter. Lucy Kirkwood's dialogue is touching, heartfelt and funny, and it is an absorbing will-she-won't-she story. Ben and Max Ringham's score works well, sounding more like the tense background to a 1940s thriller than the stirring Rachmaninoff piano notes of Brief Encounter. If only the production was as fast or exciting as the music. Keeley Hawes plays a multitasking modern woman, not only a GP and would-be Labour MP, but also a wife and mother. Her husband has been disabled when fighting in the war and probably suffers from PTSD. So, but whether to save her marriage is just one of many choices she has to make, and this makes the story more interesting, as well as giving Ms. Hawes many opportunities to display a middle-class stiff upper lip while hiding a volcano of emotions. Often when containing her feelings, she adopts a tight smile, but when she laughs, it's as if an extra light shines on the stage. Her speech in favour of the new socialism and an end to Victorian values was so passionate, it actually received a round of applause from the audience. At all times, she commands the stage. Admittedly, she is probably too glamorous. In fact, there is an unintentional moment of humour when her husband says, "I hate your body." There were audible intakes of breath from some of the people around me on the night I was there, as if they couldn't believe anyone would think that about the immaculate Keeley Hawes. All the actors were top class. Jack Davenport was full of self-deprecating charm as a gone-to-see film star. Siobhan Redmond, Pearl Mackie and Tom Goodman-Hill excelled in multiple roles. And thank goodness, because they saved the evening. I can't help feeling this play was not designed for the Donmar. Fly Davis's dark blue set design with the revolve creates a sense of the monochrome austerity of the late 1940s, and with the audience on three sides, she wisely keeps the props to a minimum. However, unless you sit in the centre block of seats, your view of the high-up screen will inevitably be partially obscured. Much more detrimental than this, though, are the many scene changes, which should have been fast-moving and fluid, but are slowed down by mobile props, tables, chairs and so on, being trundled on and off the empty stage via the aisles in the auditorium. Worse than the time this consumes in an already overlong play is the distracting noise of the wheels and of technicians whispering into headsets. Earlier in the day, across the river at the National, I'd seen Nye, the epic story of the Labour politician who was the driving force behind the creation of the NHS. Now, the human body might have been a counterpoint to it, offering a microcosm about the creation of the health service at the local level. Instead, while the strands of the story do offer insights into the struggles within the Labour Party and the resistance of the doctors and the need for free healthcare, these are not the focal point. However, along with the other distractions, they are enough to take the focus away from the love story. I give The Human Body 3 stars. And if you'd like to watch my review of Nye, please click on the link above. I hope you found this review enjoyable, or at least useful, and if you did, please like, comment, and why not subscribe to this channel so that you'll be the first to know about my future reviews. You can also read my reviews and my roundups of other critics' reviews at Theatre.Reviews. And you can follow me on the usual social media. Thank you for watching.